Hello guys, so I'll give you a little tour of my car here. This is my Toyota Avalon. I'll show you it outside before I bring it into the garage. Here she is. I don't even have my keys to go inside, but today we'll be replacing the spark plugs on her. I bought her used. I put the dents on the side there. So, alright, so I'm gonna grab my keys and pull her into the garage. Alright guys, so here she is in all of her glory. Alright, got dirty shirt, shoes ready to work on it. We're gonna have Aerosmith here playing, and I'm gonna start working. Remove the little cover to get to my engine block, and we're gonna put in these spark plugs, so that'll be it. Look, I even get to use the headlamp I bought for my car. How about that? Alright guys, let's get it. These are the first three spark plugs. These are the back three. Could be a little tricky to figure out how to get around that, but we'll figure it out, by golly. So I'm gonna start with the first, the front three spark plugs. I'll show you. So I'm gonna undo this bolt, this bolt, this bolt. These will come off, and then I'll unscrew the spark plugs. So I'm gonna take off the covers first. So I'm gonna head back to AutoZone. All my sockets aren't long enough, so I need a socket long enough to get to my spark plugs. But here, I have them off here. I put a towel over it just so no debris gets in there, just so it doesn't cause any damage. Look at me looking up everything here. Let me give you some light with my headlight. There we go. And then here they are, lined up. Also a towel on the ground so they don't get dirty. When I got the spark plug ratchet I needed, so now we'll get those spark plugs right out. Hey guys, so I have some more stuff. I went back to my local auto store. I had to get an adapter for 1/2 inch to 3/4, 3/8 bit. So, I mean, guess more car parts I'll get. So when taking out spark plugs, you want to be fairly careful. And I bought this car used, so I don't know how long these guys have been in here specifically. So they could be pretty bad. So you want to go gently and then rock them back and forth. Alright, and then I'm gonna unscrew the rest of this. Mine's magnetic, so it'll be easy to pull right out. And then by pulling out spark plugs, you can inspect and tell a lot about what is going on in your cylinder. Oh wow. That is quite, I don't know how well it's showing, but quite short. Alright, so here's the first one I pulled out. I'll open a new one just to give you guys a comparison. But this one looks to be really low and I just gone down. Alright, on to the next one. Here's number 2. There you go. Here are my 3 spark plugs, and then it's the 3 back ones that are misfiring the most. See how that one's like cleanest, and then these have like dirt and grime on that. Or I guess now I'll put in the new ones, and then I will figure out how to put in the back ones. So I'll put in the new spark plugs in the front here. I'll do that now. And then you're supposed to turn it till all you can by hand. And then I believe it was once you're done, put on the wrench and tighten it, but don't. Just keep it fairly tight, but nothing too crazy. That's probably good. Oh, I don't know, I attached it. I don't know, I went for the middle one first. Oh well. Alright, on to the next spark plug. That's good. And the last one. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll check it out, see what those new spark plugs look like in there. Nice. I'll put the covers back on, hook everything back up, and then I will try to, or maybe I'll just throw the cloth on. I'm just going to throw the cloth back on, try to figure out how to get to the back one still. And as you can see, there's that one. Then over here you can see the other two, one right there, and the other one right underneath that. So I'm going to move and then see what I have to do to remove this here. And so I'm going to get to work. I closed up, or I wrapped up everything on my car. So I'll just give a brief explanation of everything I did to get to my spark plugs in my Toyota Avalon. So here are the front 3 spark plugs. In the process of putting on spark plugs, if I could, let me get a light. Ah, there's my light. There we go. That'll just help you guys. Here are my front 3 spark plugs there. I lost the ring to seal the spark plug on one of them, so this one is the last one that's not like plugged in, and I have a new ring coming in from Amazon. And then my back 3 are all the way back there. There's the first one, and then 3, or the other 2 are behind this. Can't really see it well. So what I had to do was take out these bolts here, take out the bolts on this, get this loose, lift it up, just to give me room to get behind there. It was a pain in the butt. And put everything back. But there it is, all done pretty much. Yep, took a while. I think 7 hours, 6 hours, like 10 minutes on the front 3 spark plugs, and then the rest of the time on the back. It was fun. I would never do it again.